Hey, yo, 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 yo. Is we live? Is we goddamn live around here? What's going on, folks? Is we live around here? Do y'all see me? Do y'all hear me? Ain't nobody around here right now. It's late out this motherfucker. I know most people sleep. It's a real ignorant time to be up at this point. But I got a job, and it requires my ass to work. And since I got to work, then I gotta do shit at these crazy ass hours. Now I know it's been a long time, folks. It's been a long time coming, folks. A long time coming. You know what I mean? But I just basically want to do a goddamn video when I feel like it. I know I need to do better on that shit. But that's just how this cookie crumbles, you know what I'm saying? But I missed y'all, folks. And to be really honest with you, it hasn't been a lot of shit out there, a lot of news that I actually cared about to actually even fucking talk about. A lot of people, let me tell y'all something. A lot of these people out here, and I admire them because they're very talented. They can make goddamn wine out of water. You know what I'm saying? They can make wine out of water, and when there's no news, they can make that shit news. You know what I'm saying? They can make the shit news. You know what I mean? So a lot of this fake outrage that goes on and shit. Like everything is put up there to the 10th power. Like it's just goddamn, you know, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the most outrageous things out this motherfucker. Like I've been called all types of shit. All types of fanboy shit, especially from my last video, man. By telling the goddamn truth. I've been labeled a goddamn fanboy out here. A Sony goddamn pony. A Sony pony. Ain't this a bitch? I done spent $750 on goddamn Xboxes alone this goddamn generation. But I'm a Sony pony. I'm a Sony pony. Ain't this about a bitch? Because I'm telling the goddamn truth about the state of what the hell happened at that E3. That didn't convince me to buy a goddamn X. But I'm called a goddamn Sony pony. What's going on, folks? I see y'all filling up in here. Hey, I'm surprised some of y'all up right now. It's all good, though. Thanks for coming. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, all that shit. Whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm being called a Sony pony and shit from my last video. I just don't understand it. And I done spent all this money on goddamn Xbox, and I hardly even use the goddamn thing. I don't even use it. But I'm a goddamn Sony pony. But these people create news out this motherfucker. Like everything is just the most horrible fucking thing. Sony don't do goddamn what's that shit? Crossplay. What the fuck is what does that do for me? What does that do for me? Only thing I care about with crossplay is if I turn on a goddamn multiplayer game, I want to get into a goddamn match, and I'm sitting there waiting in the lobby and can't find a goddamn match. I don't have the goddamn problem right now. I don't have that problem. I don't give a fuck about no crossplay. Am I against it? No. I don't care. I don't care. I don't need it. Nor, you know what I'm saying, do I care? I just don't fucking care. I really want some shit to be mad at Sony about so I can just sit here and be like, well, you see, I'm not a goddamn fanboy. I'm not a fanboy. I'll be criticized. I can't make shit up. I can't make shit up. I either care or I don't. I don't care about no goddamn crossplay. I don't give a fuck about them so-called stealing goddamn Anthem footage. Because they ain't steal shit. EA gave them goddamn Anthem fucking footage. Okay, that shit comes from goddamn EA. Now, whoever doctored the buttons and shit, I don't know. It's some funny ass shit. But both these goddamn corporations do it. Both of them guilty. I could care less. You know why? Because it's a goddamn multiplat, man. It's a multiplat. This is not the exclusive. Listen, Xbox fanboys. Now, I know your ass is pressed for some goddamn exclusives. I'm fucking pressed for the goddamn exclusives. I want games to play. But you can't take third-party fucking games and call them exclusives. It don't work that way, son. It does not work that way. It don't work that way, man. It does not work that way, okay? It's a goddamn multiplat, man. Let that shit go. Who cares? They put the goddamn footage on the channel. Who gives a shit? Why are we seeing videos pop up here and there? Hey, Sony stole the goddamn fucking footage. Who cares? Who gives a shit, man? We playing games, man. Where's the fucking games? Where's the games? Like I said, it's been slow news. Nothing's been happening. People just making up shit. I'm gonna tell you some shit. Oh my gosh. Before I get into the destiny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's going on? What's going on? Crown Worthy, what's going on? What's good with you, man? Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. I just finished watching some goddamn footage of Crackdown. Goddamn Crackdown. Now, I'm not one to... I try to pride myself on at least playing some shit before I insinuate that the shit is trash. What's going on? What's going on, Jamal? I try to put my hands on a game and play it before calling it trash. So I'm not going to call the goddamn game trash, okay? But it ain't looking good. I'm going to tell you that much. I watched my boy Rand's video just a minute ago, man. I looked at the goddamn gameplay. The people, first of all, the people they had playing the motherfucker, they look like they ain't never played a video game in their lives. I don't know who the fuck were they? They weren't gamers. I mean, Microsoft, what the fuck was you doing? Who do you got promoting your shit, man? We still haven't seen no goddamn destruction. These niggas were shooting walls. Won't shit happening. Not a goddamn thing happening. It was like a goddamn somebody throw powder against the wall. What the fuck? But that damn gameplay, it's not looking good. I'm not going to call it trash. I'm still going to probably pick it up for my Xbox One S. But this is the shit I'm telling y'all people about on my last video when I was talking about the difference in Sony's E3 and Microsoft's E3. Neither one of them knocked the door down with their fucking demonstrations. Neither one of them had a fucking bomb-ass E3. But I don't know what you watch E3 for, but I know when I watch E3, I watch this shit for the games. I want to see games that I want to play. And I simply said, from all the shit that Microsoft showed, the games that I really wanted to play, that had me, if I didn't have a console, even though they showed the motherfuckers before, if I didn't have a console and I was watching those two conferences, one had games that I really fucking had to play. I'm not saying that I want to play. I have to play. I have to play Spider-Man. I have to play God of War. I have to play Days Gone. I have to play those motherfuckers as a gamer. As a gamer. Okay? I want to play some things that Microsoft showed. It's the difference. And that presentation was supposed to be about selling an Xbox One X to people like me, to any goddamn body. They didn't show shit that would convince you to get an Xbox One X. We have 42 games, 42 exclusives. Bullshit. 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 You say you've been with Xbox since the very start and don't care about power or crossplay. I feel you on that shit, man. I feel you on that. But that's bullshit, man. 42 exclusive. Most of that shit is coming to is multiplayer. It was mostly indie games. It was indies. I have nothing against indies. I like some goddamn indies, man. But you can't sell a powerful, what's supposed to be the most powerful console ever created with goddamn indies. You can't do it. How are you going to do that? The best game at that show, the best looking game, the game that looked like it was using the hardware the most, was Forza 7. That was the joint. Not fucking Anthem or fucking Assassin's Creed. Those Those developers have already confirmed that the shit gonna be checkerboarded on both consoles. Checkerboard 4K. True 4K, as Microsoft calls it. They call it true 4K. My boy Craig with the Porch Light podcast or whatever, he's taking jabs at them, and he's right. He said from now on, he's going to call all goddamn pro games true 4K, because Microsoft calls all that shit fucking true 4K. Everything, as long as it has the goddamn 4K frame buffer. Don't matter whether it's checkerboard, dynamic, or whatever the fuck it is. They call it all 4K. So everything is goddamn 4K now. I don't understand. But let's get to the issue at hand. What did you see at that presentation that would convince you to go out and spend $500 on that console? Call me a Sony pony all you want. If I am a Sony pony, fucking Microsoft made me this way, man. You got to give me something to work with, Microsoft. You got to give me something to work with. If I'm a Sony pony, it's because your ass made me that way. I hardly use my goddamn Xbox. I'm looking for reasons. To use the goddamn Xbox. It's just sitting there collecting dust. That's what the hell it's doing. I'm not playing it because I just don't want to goddamn play it. I want to goddamn play the thing, man. Give me something to play. Voodoo Vince, nigga. OBJ, you down to splat? Oh, yo, I'm on that. I'm on that motherfucking Splatoon, bruh. I'm on that Splatoon. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That Splatoon, that shit lit. And I got a video. I probably got a video if y'all search long enough on my damn channel where I think Splatoon had won a damn shooter of the year or whatever one year, man. And I was talking shit about it or whatever. I hadn't played it at that point. You know what I mean? But that shit lit. That shit fun as fuck. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I mean, to top this shit off, like I said, Microsoft didn't show the games that they needed to sell the Xbox One X with. I'm not just talking out of the side of my ass, man. They didn't. If goddamn games, there were some games that I like. Ashen, the joint last night, I think it was last night or whatever. These are all very artistic looking games, very nice games. You know what I mean? But they still ain't games that you have to die to go and play or go out and spend $500 for goddamn Xbox for. They just ain't, bruh. They just ain't, man. Nah, bruh, Splatoon is weak, my nigga. Hey, man, you gotta get that joint some shine, though. You gotta try it out. Now, I'll tell you this much. I mean, Nintendo fans, y'all might hate on this shit, but ARMS. That shit trash to me. That shit trash, bruh. That shit trash. You know what I mean? I don't know whether the gameplay. I'm just saying. I might be being too harsh on ARMS, but I think the main thing with me is I can't play it because when I try to play it, it just reminds me of how bad I want a goddamn fight night. I want a fight night bad as shit, and I'm pissed off. So it just pisses me off, and I just can't play the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm done with the ARMS shit. But yeah, that motherfucking that Splatoon, that shit lit. You know what I mean? But yeah, so to back my point up, like I said, the goddamn Xbox, they didn't show games at the E3 to sell the Xbox One X after hyping up this Xbox One X all fucking year. I mean, they're fanboys. They on a goddamn channel every damn day, you know what I'm saying? Hype, oh, it's a beast, it's a monster. You know what I mean? They're execs. They sucking on microchips. It's a beast. It's a goddamn monster. You know what I'm saying? And then you show up to E3 and show goddamn indies. To show off power of a console, nothing wrong with showing indies, but showing off the power of a console with indies? The fuck is that? So, let's get to this shit. So I see this footage of Crackdown 3. Bruh. Oh, gosh. And look. Oh, my gosh. What's going on? What's going on with you, Brian Staubert? What's going on with you? The Crackdown 3 footage, man. I don't know. Like I said, the people playing that shit, they never played the game in their life. It looked like it, and it's not doing it no justice. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still gonna buy it and try the shit out for myself on my Xbox One S, but that shit looks terrible. It looks terrible, man. And look, I'm not one to get on the cell shaded graphics things. I think Zelda looks beautiful. Cell shaded graphics on a 720p tablet and all. I think that shit looks phenomenal, man. You know what I mean? Borderlands. I love the cell shading in Borderlands. I think that shit looks phenomenal. My problem is not, people think that people are ragging on Crackdown because it has cell shaded graphics. Well, no, that's not the thing. Especially, that's not the thing. That's not where I'm coming from. If you go back and you look at the footage of the demonstration that was held 2015 of Crackdown, and you look at the cell shading in that fucking video, okay? Look at the cell shading graphics in that video, and then look at this shit they putting out now. Look at the shit they putting. That shit is downgraded. Downgraded. Looking at that footage, I finally realized why Microsoft calls this game Crackdown. Because Microsoft, y'all niggas need to put the crack down. If you think anybody gonna buy that shit, man, what the fuck is going on with the game, bruh? What the fuck is that? I don't understand. What do you do in that? What is going on? Cars stacking up on each other. What the fuck is going on in that gameplay, man? What is that? What is that? And you putting that's what the fuck you trying to sell your console with? That's what you're trying to sell your console with against games like Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Days Gone, Last of Us 2? Are you fucking kidding me, man? But I'm a goddamn Sony pony because that shit, I'm not going all crazy over that shit. I'm a Sony pony. I'm a goddamn Sony pony because I want better. I want better than that shit you showing me. The same shit, which we're not even going to talk about the fact that these goddamn games, Crackdown and all that shit, while y'all like to say that Sony is showing the same games, you know what I'm saying, over and over again or whatever, or they take years to come out. These motherfucking games, Crackdown, that shit was announced in 2014, was it not? What the hell? And it's coming out looking like that? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that, man? Yo, you right. Infamous Second Son it looks fucking phenomenal. That shit looks infinitely better. But like Crackdown is cell shaded. So of course it's not gonna look as good as Infamous Son. I'm not gonna do that to it, you know what I'm saying? But cell shaded, just because your game is cell shaded doesn't mean it has to look like shit. Look at that damn demo in 2015. When I seen that demo in 2015, back then, I was like, yo, Crackdown look kind of fire, yo. That shit look kind of good. But then, now, you see what the hell we got now. That shit look terrible. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's terrible. And yes, State of Decay. State of Decay, from what I've seen, looks better than the first one. But it ain't saying much because it ain't looking that damn much better. You know what I'm saying? And you still got to see actual fucking gameplay of State of Decay. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was like a vertical slice. That wasn't even no goddamn real. It won't nobody playing that motherfucker. That wasn't like live gameplay, to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we got to see how that shit goes. But yeah, Crackdown 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my bruh. Bruh. Crackdown 3. That shit terrible, man. That shit terrible. And you wondering why your damn your shit selling like garbage, man. I mean, like, if those numbers, those MPD numbers are correct, and these MPD numbers are from leaked sources. So I don't want to put much stock into these numbers, but we do know that Sony beat the fuck out of both of them. We know that shit. They whooped the shit out of Nintendo and goddamn Xbox with the sales. Now, the sales don't really do nothing for us as gamers. But they do tend to when a game sells well, when games sells well, when a company makes more money, they can then invest that money into providing us more games. So it does kind of matter, you know what I'm saying, for us. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, I contributed, to the sales of the PlayStation 4. I didn't unbox this motherfucker for y'all. But this is my daughter's. Oh yes. This is my daughter's. And to tell you the truth, I just wanted it in my house just so I could look at this beautiful motherfucker. If they had made a gold Pro, I'd be all over it. All over it. In all of its glory. In all of its glory, folks. All of its glory. You know what I mean? I would buy more PS4s because you know why? Because I know I'm going to use the motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to use them. They have games that I want to play on there. They have games that I want to play on there. Yeah, I wanted that silver. I wanted to get that silver for her, but I couldn't find it. I think that thing was in, I think that was a Europe thing or something like that. I don't think they sold it here in the States. So she ended up getting the gold. She loves it. She absolutely fucking loves it. You know what I mean? So yeah, she enjoys it. And I get to go up in her room and look at the motherfucker, from time to time. Because it is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? But damn, man. Crackdown 3, this is what I'm talking about. Microsoft needs to invest into better studios, man. They need more talented studios. Now, I don't know the people they got working on goddamn Halo and Gears. Who knows what else they can do? You know what I mean? If you allow them creative freedom to try other shit, they might be able to put out some phenomenal shit. And they can still continue to make Halo and Gears and everything. I don't really... It's not the fact that they keep making the same goddamn games. You know what I'm saying? Halo and Gears and everything. That's cool. Shit, I don't want Uncharted to end. I want them to keep making goddamn Uncharted. I love Uncharted. But Naughty Dog also makes The Last of Us too. And if they want to make a third franchise, they're talented enough to make a third franchise. You don't have to stop what you're doing. Just be creative and come up with some more shit. That's it. Why is that so hard? You know what I'm saying? Why is that so hard? You're right, Rare. They look how they're using Rare. Rare, what the fuck is... Oh my gosh, that brings me to another point. Oh my gosh, I heard some goddamn podcast. Xbox fanboys don't even know how to be true with themselves. They don't even know how to be true with themselves, man. I mean, man gonna tell us that he would rather play Sea of Thieves than Spider-Man. Nigga, please. Get the fuck out of here, man. Who the... Bruh, and when I grew up, as a little boy, I never ever... I used to want... I did play Cowboys for a minute until I stopped, you know what I'm saying? I got into the football thing. I just hate everything Cowboy. I'm sorry. All you Cowboy fans, I hate everything Cowboy. So I stopped that shit. But cops and robbers, I was never the cops. I was the motherfucking robbers. You know what I'm saying? Indians, I was the Indian. You know what I'm saying? Indians and cowboys, I was the Indians. But I ain't never, ever had me or no friends who wanted to be no goddamn pirate, man. Nobody wanted to be a pirate. We don't give a fuck about no pirates, man. Why is they making a goddamn pirate game? What the fuck is that? I'll try to reserve judgment for when that shit comes out, man. But I mean, goddamn, it's not looking good. What? This is what I'm saying, folks. Look at Sea of Thieves and then look at the shit over there. Spider-Man, God of War, Days Gone, Last of Us 2. Look at that shit. And then look at what they're trying to sell the Xbox One X with. How do y'all not see the difference? How? Are you fucking blind, man? Are you blind? Or are you just a fucking so much of a corporate shield that you will not admit when something else is just phenomenally done better? than the way your so-called corporation is doing it. I'm a Sony pony. But I done spent over $750 on goddamn Xboxes. I supported basically mostly all the exclusives except for Recoil. I was asking Xbox players, everybody. I was asking when the Recoil was on sale not too long ago. Nobody gave me the okay to purchase that shit. I mean, everybody was like, "No, don't buy that shit." I was like, "Damn." I was trying my best to buy a goddamn Recoil. They was like, "No, no." Phil, bro, OBJ about games. He don't care about console. Goddamn right about that. This is the thing. I'm about those games, man. Call me Sony Pony all you want. You know what I mean? But the fact remains, folks. If you take the franchises that are on PlayStation, the studios who make those franchises, and you swap these motherfuckers with the Xbox, I'd be talking about fucking PlayStation like I'm talking about the goddamn Xbox right now. That's just bottom line. If they was out here pussyfooting, not giving us no good damn games and trying to put out shit like Crackdown 3, I'd be wearing Sony's ass out. I don't care about Sony themselves. Now, I'm a fanboy of games. I'm a fanboy of certain games, and we gonna get to that too. I'm a fanboy of goddamn Destiny. I give no fucks. I give no fucks. I'm a fanboy of Uncharted. I'm a fanboy of The Last of Us. You know what I mean? I'm a fanboy of God of War. Shit. There's nothing on Xbox for me to be a fanboy of. I like certain games. I like Rise, Son of Rome. You know what I mean? I love the first Titanfall 1. You know what I mean? I love that one when it was on there. You know what I mean? But there's not a franchise on Xbox that has grabbed me. And I kind of like envy some people. You know what I'm saying? Like people who grew up with Halo and Gears, and they were there from the first Halo and Gears, and they were invested into that franchise. I wasn't there for the beginning of those fucking franchises, man. You know what I mean? So I came in late. My boy, he used to be a diehard Xbox fan. You know what I mean? Always trying to get me to come over to Xbox and shit. You know what I mean? And I used to be like, cause it wasn't, I didn't have shit against Xbox. It was like all I had was the picture of the original Xbox controller. That shit was like huge. That shit was like a goddamn Titanic, man. You know what I mean? I was like, who the fuck plays with that shit? Oh no. You know what I mean? So I never really looked 2 times at goddamn Xbox. When Sony came out with that $600 PS3, I was like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I'm not spending no $600. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Okay? So he kept on trying to get me into Xbox, and I wasn't there for the original Halos, original Gears of War. I came over later when Black Ops 2 came out, and my boys and them, they was talking about how much fun they having on Black Ops 2. I was still chilling, playing my single player games. I wasn't even really playing online like that. You know what I mean? Most I played online was Madden at the time. You know what I'm saying? When I used to play Madden, you know. But I came over. We was playing, Black Ops 2 and all of that. We was having a whole lot of fun because the voice chat and everything, the triggers on the 360 controller, which I think the 360 controller is way better than the controller this generation. You know what I mean? And, I liked a whole lot about Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Just the voice chat and everything. I like that shit. I hated paying. I hated paying that goddamn subscription. But we was having fun. Everything was cool. You know what I mean? Everything was cool. But he tried to get me into Gears. Tried to get me into Halo. And they used to ramble on about the story to Halo and all of that. And story to Gears. And I was like, I'm kind of spoiled by Naughty Dog here. It kind of messes me up with other games because I'm like, that's not really a story. You know, and it messes me up. So I just never really took to Gears. I never really took to Halo. I bought plenty of them, but I would play them a little bit and be like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? They just never fucking grabbed me. And I envy some of these Xbox players today who really, you know, they bout that shit. You know what I'm saying? They bout that shit. You know, I wish I could feel that way, but that shit just doesn't grab me. But to make a long story short, my boy who was the die-hard Xbox fan, when Last of Us came out, the first Last of Us came out on PS3, PS3 was on sale, real cheap. He decided to go get a PS3. He played The Last of Us. Matter of fact, we was in party chat and shit, you know what I'm saying? We was in the chat chatting with each other or whatever. And we played mostly, you know, talking to each other, you know, at the same time playing The Last of Us. And he was just so blown away by the goddamn experience. This nigga ain't been on fucking Xbox since. He was gone. That was it. That was the last time you seen this man on goddamn Xbox. That was it. It was a wrap. It was a wrap after that. He experienced the Naughty Dog goddamn game. And he seen what the hell I was talking about. True goddamn story. Like story. He was blown away. This nigga done became a Sony pony. Because he ain't even buy a goddamn Xbox One. He said, fuck it. You know what I mean? I keep on trying to get this man to get an Xbox One. He won't get one. He was a diehard Xbox fan. Got me on the motherfucker. And now he don't even want nothing to do with the bitch. You understand what I'm saying? The man never looked back. This is the state of goddamn Xbox right now. Y'all are losing your core people. Your core people. You know what I mean? All you have is the corporate shields out there who want to wave the goddamn flag for you. You know what I'm saying? Props to them. You know what I mean? They want to wave the flag. In my mind, the story of Gears ended with 3. Cool. You know what I mean? I've tried to play those damn games, like the newest one, in Gears 4. I think I got past about 2 acts and that was it, nigga. I was done. It was a wrap with me. The shit just doesn't grab me. It's like when I'm playing this shit, I'll be like, what the fuck am I doing here? I don't get it. You know what I mean? I just don't. What's going on with you? What's going on with you, Coon? Coon, that's a hell of a name, my nigga. Hell of a name. Damn. But anyway, let me lay off Xbox for a second here. And let me go into my Destiny damage control, okay? I'm gonna go into some damage control for Destiny around here, okay? You know, I basically put all my cards on the table. This is biased information from me. This is biased. I admit to it. You know what I mean? I admit to it. You see, I love me some goddamn Destiny. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all can see the poster on the wall or whatever, but I love me some Destiny. You know what I mean? And but I do have some points to make here. You know what I mean? That about you can apply this shit to any game. You know what I mean? Like some shit that irritates me. If I had a crystal ball, I could pretty much predict what everybody was going to say, especially the ones that didn't like Destiny 1 when that beta came out. Even when the reveal dropped for it to reveal Destiny 2, I could have predicted what most people was going to goddamn say. It looks like Destiny. It's just Destiny. It's Destiny 1.5. I knew that's what people was going to say. That's what the fuck they always say. You know what I mean? But folks, you can say that about any goddamn FPS. Nigga, in Battlefield, what the fuck do? You go around in a goddamn tank, a plane, train, automobile, shoot the shit out of a nigga, blow shit the fuck up. I mean, what the hell is it? What's so different from one Battlefield to the next? What's so different? Yeah, they changed the setting. You ain't goddamn World War II. Alright, motherfucker. Flame a nigga. Alright, yeah, the goddamn flamethrowers. It's still goddamn Battlefield. It's still Battlefield. as it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. Call of Duty. This shit fucked me up. It's all the same. All they did is change the theme. But alright, if you say so, bruh. But what I'm saying is, with these multiplayer games, bruh, you don't want to go too far left, man. You don't want to go too far left with these multiplayer games, man, because you risk losing your core audience. And there are some issues with Destiny, why everybody said it feels and plays the same and all of that bullshit. I don't think y'all really played enough of Destiny 1 to really understand. This shit don't feel goddamn same, man. No, it don't. First of all, where's my goddamn hand cannons? I need to be shooting the shit out of niggas with hand cannons. Everybody in the goddamn joint using pulse rifles and goddamn auto rifles, man. I can use auto rifles and 3-round burst weapons in every fucking FPS. The thing that separated Destiny from me was those goddamn boom hand cannons. You felt powerful. Why the fuck am I getting 30 kills in the goddamn game in a match and I'm only popping my super one goddamn time? Why am I doing that? Why? And then when I pop my super, everybody else seems to have their goddamn super. What the fuck is that? Where's my reward? That makes no goddamn sense. That makes no sense, folks. I'm only fucking popping the super one time and I'm shooting everybody's motherfucking ass. Okay? What the hell is going on here? Okay, so that lets me know that they're listening to the wrong type of people. They're listening to people who gonna ruin the goddamn game, not make it better. I'm one of those people. Like I said, leading up to Destiny, I didn't know shit about it, okay? Not a goddamn thing. I paid no attention when that shit was being shown at E3 and none of that shit. Destiny 1, I paid no attention. I came in this shit blind. My boy was looking, he was like, yeah, that Destiny look good. I was like, what the fuck is that? I just didn't follow it. It didn't grab my attention. You know what I mean? But when the beta came out, I spent over 80 hours in the beta. I had a fucking ball. You talking about coming off the heels of goddamn, you gonna roast Crackdown 3 tonight, you funny. Coming off the heels of Call of Duty Ghosts and that bullshit and all of that. Oh, I was done with Call of Duty at that point. And the thing that captured me about Call of Duty was being able to kill people in rapid succession, totaling up 11 kills, 12 kills. You know, you feel like a goddamn badass. You get 12, 13 kills without dying in rapid succession. You know what I mean? And then they made Ghosts. And Ghosts tried to be goddamn Battlefield because the maps was large as a goddamn continent around this motherfucker. I got out of breath trying to fucking damn run around the map, man. Then you finally see a nigga. This nigga, it just so happens, when you finally see a nigga, this nigga laying down in the corner somewhere and they about to shoot your ass. Like, what the fuck did I just run all the way over here for, man? And them goddamn IEDs or whatever they put on the goddamn ground. Oh, I don't even want to think about Ghosts no more. Okay, so this is coming off the heels of that shit. And Destiny came with that multiplayer where your ass felt like a... Not only was it an FPS and the gun mechanics were just superb. That's one thing they do. The gun mechanics in Destiny is just superb. They the best I ever fucking played in the FPS, okay? The gun mechanics were superb. And then on top of it, you felt like a badass because of all the powers your ass had. You had powers, nigga. You had powers. So I was able to hit a Nova Bomb and kill 5 motherfuckers at one time. And you just see the hundreds pop up. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then that shit gave you that Call of Duty feel, nigga. Because you was like, damn, I'm a monster. Okay? In this beta here, I don't feel like a monster no more, man. They nerfing shit. And that's when I put 1,600 hours in Destiny. Yes, I damn near lost my job, my wife, I damn near lost everything. I was fucked up, nigga. I took off for like a month for that shit, nigga. I was fucked. That shit was like crack. That shit was like crack. I'm not bullshitting, man. And I'm definitely, you know what I mean? Oh, thanks, man. Oh, yeah. Thanks for everybody subbing, you know what I'm saying? I did hit 2,500. Thanks. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all coming to watch my crazy ass talk. You know what I mean? Because I am crazy. I know I am. I'm a bit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. You know what I mean? But that feeling that Destiny 1 gave me, it was like it picked up where Call of Duty dropped off. You see what I'm saying? And I don't feel that way in this beta. Now, I still have fun, you know, getting those kills, but fucking just using I prefer goddamn hand cannons. You know what I mean? I prefer to earn my supers and pop my supers several times during the match and feel like a badass doing it. You know what I mean? The strike is definitely better. You know what I mean? We haven't played a raid yet, so we can't comment on that aspect of it. But yes, they say it looks like Destiny. Well, what the fuck do you believe? What do you want it to look like? Do you want to be fighting in the goddamn supermarket? It's supposed to be in space, man. Space, nigga. I mean, where do you expect Destiny to take place? What do you mean? What does it look like? Now, I don't know about y'all, but on my goddamn KS 8500, when that shit, when the scene come up with all the fire and shit, whoo, that shit look good. Did you play Titanfall? I haven't played any of the Titanfall 2 multiplayer yet. I played some of the story because I was just playing some other shit at the time, you know what I mean? But I haven't really been on Titanfall 2's multiplayer yet. But yeah, man, I mean, that shit looked good. So they definitely stepped up the visuals in Destiny this time. The visuals is fine. It's just tweaks to, you know, certain armor. I mean, like, what the fuck is up with the armor stats and shit, too? It's a lot of shit. It's not the exact same game, folks. Not from what I remember. Now, after 1,600 hours, I left it alone. I know people with 6,000 hours in that motherfucker. They never left. They played that shit the whole fucking 3 years, man. I was buying, because I was still buying games, but them bitches was wrapped up in plastic, man. Because every damn day, I would come home from work, and I'd be like, I'm going to play such and such game. But then I sit down in my PS4 and say, nigga, you know you're going to play Destiny. You know you're going to play Destiny. And that's what the fuck I'd end up doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're right. Anthem does look lit. But you know what? I have some reservations about Anthem. I'm not totally all in because you know what? Okay, first of all, let's get into that shit. Xbox fanboys complained about Anthem being shown on PlayStation's channel or whatever. It's misrepresentation of what the game will actually look like. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all niggas this. It's misrepresentation of what the fuck it's gonna look like on Xbox. That motherfucker gonna be downgraded. You already know that shit. That motherfucker ain't gonna look like that. You got to be out your damn mind. It ain't gonna look like that. It's still gonna look good, but it ain't gonna look like that. That shit was not being played, and I mean with a goddamn controller, like gameplay being played on the Xbox. It was a vertical slice. Okay? I'm not being fooled by no third-party developers no more. I already know that shit. No. Yeah, that downgrade is going to be real. Trust and believe that. It ain't going to look like that. But it did look phenomenal. No doubt about that. Anthem looks like the setting and everything. It looks like it's going to be a good game. But my only thing about this is I'm hearing people coin the term that it's a Destiny killer. And the only way it's going to be able to compete with the Destiny is we need to know information. Like, is it going to have raids or some type of activity that takes the place of raids? How is the multiplayer going to be? Because even though I am fascinated by niggas flying in the game, I don't know if I want to be playing no multiplayer with niggas flying. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know how that shit going to work, man. I don't know how that's going to work, man. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a Destiny killer. I don't see it being a Destiny killer, but we need more info on this shit. We need more info on it. So, yes, I am very excited to play it, but if I'm not mistaken, it's not coming out until the end of 2018, maybe 2019. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But we need more info if it's supposed to be a damn Destiny killer. Horizon got that... Nigga... Did you say Horizon got a downgrade? Cray Simmons. Cray Simmons. Did this nigga say Horizon got a downgrade? What? Nigga, did you say Horizon got a downgrade? Bruh. Do you wear glasses? That's all I need to know. Do you wear glasses? If so, reach over there on the night table and get the goddamn glasses and put them on. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Horizon is the best looking goddamn game out this motherfucker, this shit. It ain't shit looking like that motherfucker. Not shit. Not a goddamn game out that motherfucker fucking with Horizon. Have you played that motherfucker? Have you seen that shit? Do you have a 4K TV with HDR? Do you have one of those motherfuckers? Shit, if you play it on most of the gameplay at the E3s leading up was shown on the regular PS4. And that motherfucker looked better than every goddamn game out there. Horizon got a downgrade. Y'all already trying to start that shit. I see some of them trying to start that shit with goddamn Spider-Man. Nigga, but they talking about Spider-Man downgraded. Nigga, what is wrong with you people, man? What is wrong with y'all? What do y'all have a disease? Do you need some medical marijuana or something? I mean, you need something to help your eyesight. I don't know, maybe some of y'all are 80 years old and maybe you just can't see shit. Like my grandmama, she blind as a motherfucker. My grandmama blind as shit. I ain't lying. I went and got my grandmama pocketbook one damn day. She said, hey, give me my pocketbook, baby. I puts the pocketbook right here. She's standing right here. And she said, I thought I told you to give me my pocketbook. I said, Grandma, your pocketbook right there. She looked like this, and she still ain't see the damn pocketbook. I said, Grandmama. And she was trying to drive. I see why they took her license. I said, oh, I'm glad y'all took her license. I think some of y'all got the eyesight of my grandmama, man. If you think Horizon Zero Dawn or Spider-Man is downgraded, then you're blind. Am I getting Battlefront 2? Yes, I'm getting Battlefront 2. And yes, hey look, there's another game. FPS, like I said. Nigga, Battlefront 2 looks great. Looks fun. I'm gonna play it. But you know what? The motherfucker look like Battlefield 1. As it's supposed to. It's gonna play like Battlefield 1 with some tweaks here and there. It's supposed to play and look like goddamn Battlefield. Battlefront 1. That's what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? If you go too far out of that shit, nigga, you will lose your fans. Okay? So Destiny can't look like Call of Duty. Call of Duty lost me because they was trying to copy everybody else. Niggas was in the air. Not only was they in the air, they was juking left and right and shit. They was doing the goddamn Macarena in the air, man. What the fuck? You know, they running on walls. They put Destiny and Titanfall into goddamn Call of Duty. How the hell do you do that? I play Titanfall for Titanfall. I play Destiny for Destiny. I play Battlefield for Battlefield. None of those characteristics in those games should be inside of goddamn Call of Duty. I should not be playing a Call of Duty game when niggas is running on walls, man. What the fuck is going on? They lost me with that shit. They lost me, man. I was done. And then Treyarch, which is my favorite Call of Duty developer, I thought they would never, ever, ever disappoint me. I was pissed off at Ghost. That shit was still boots on the ground. But it was like they tried to put Battlefield maps in that motherfucker. And then goddamn Advanced Warfare, it was total trash, man. Niggas is joking left and right in the air. So I'm like, Treyarch, I know Treyarch is going to do me good. They're going to do me right. They're going to do me fine. I don't have to worry about Treyarch. But Treyarch got niggas running on walls, man, and floating in the air again. What the fuck, man? You see what I'm saying? FPS games, bruh. Multiplayer heavy games cannot go too far left or you risk losing your audience. Why do you think they're going back to boots on the ground, how Call of Duty used to be? Because niggas won't buying that shit. Niggas stop buying that shit, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it still broke records as a FPS. It still won't sell. It's Call of Duty just by the name alone. But that motherfucker ain't like Call of Duty was 5-6 years ago, bruh. It ain't like that. They done took their lashing and they said, fuck that, we going back. Okay? So if Bungie came out with Destiny, you know, and this motherfucker was playing like something else and feeling like something else, niggas would be pissed. So when you say it's the same thing, nigga, say that shit about every goddamn FPS. Everything is the same thing. Like I said, Battlefield. Run around in the tank, blow up shit, shoot down planes, drive a goddamn plane, blow up shit, kill niggas. You know what I'm saying? Give a nigga health packs, goddamn ammo, resupply ammo, all the shit. It's all the same shit. It's good. It's fun because you like to play Battlefield. You know what I mean? The same people who say, you know, doing all you do is the same shit over and over in Destiny. Well, guess what, motherfucker? You do the same shit in every multiplayer FPS, nigga. You doing the same shit over and over trying to get a different result. Trying to get a higher score. You're doing the same thing over and over. It's just fun to you. If the shit is fun, you're going to keep playing the shit. Okay? It's the same shit, bruh. The same shit. Okay? So you just don't like Destiny. I'm seeing the same people who didn't like Destiny 1 go and try the beta and just say they don't like Destiny 2. Like, what the fuck? Like, of course. You can look at the reveal trailer and see that it's Destiny. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck? Like, if I know some shit is trash, if I didn't like the first one, if I say the shit was some trash and I didn't like it, then I'm not looking to try that shit ever again. You know what I mean? Some garbage. You know what I mean? So I'm like, why the fuck would you even put yourself through that shit again? You know what I mean? You either like Destiny or you hate Destiny. There ain't no middle ground in that motherfucker. You either like it or you hate it. And the craziest thing of all is you got people saying, well, I put 400, 500 hours in the damn Destiny and I hate it. Like, goddamn, nigga, what was you doing? How the hell is you gonna put $400-500? I mean, how 400-500 hours into a game and say you hate the goddamn game like that? What kind of life? What kind of time do you have? Because I don't have that type of time to play a game for that damn long and not like it, not enjoy it. What the fuck is that about? You know, that makes no sense to me. That makes absolutely. You cannot. No, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Get the fuck out of here. You done spent 400-500 hours in a damn game that you don't like. What kind of shit? Nigga, you look like a fool. If that shit come out your mouth, you's a damn fool, man. The hell going on, man? Goddamn, Quantum Break felt like 500 hours to me. That shit was garbage, man. I forced myself to, and this is what I'm saying. Nobody was anticipating this game more than me. I used to love, man. Everything I seen on Quantum Break just spoke like that shit was gonna be the best game ever to me, man. I'm not bullshitting. Bruh. And when I got a hold of that motherfucker, oh my good. You talking about like a 5-hour game that I took like 2 weeks to goddamn finish. I had to force myself to finish. That shit was trash, man. I played it, I finished, I came, I saw, I conquered, I went, I got the fuck up out of there. That shit was garbage, bruh. Shit was garbage, man. That shit was garbage, man. But yeah, that's my Destiny, you know, damage control. You know, now, I'm not saying you got to like Destiny. No. You know, we're welcome to like what we want. You know what I mean? I'm not saying Destiny is the greatest game, greatest FPS ever. I'm just saying, you know, I am biased towards Destiny. You know, I just find some stupid ass shit going on with you know, the way people approach Destiny 2, where it looks the same. It's Destiny. Of course it does. I don't understand. Like, of course, if it wasn't, if this shit was like playing like some other goddamn game, then we'd have a real issue. And I still say they need to do some things. You know what I mean? They need to do some things, tweak some things, because there's no way I should be killing 28 niggas and only popping a super once in the match. That shit has to go. Okay? That has to go. But that damn Crackdown 3, oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Man, that goddamn Crackdown 3. I can't believe this shit, man. Y'all got the nerve to sit up there and talk shit about the games on Sony. Y'all shouldn't be talking shit about any goddamn games on any other platform. This shit crazy, bruh. And look, I'm gonna get on you Nintendo niggas for a minute, because look here. Look. I know that I did not do my impressions of Nintendo's E3. You know why? I just didn't really want to ruffle no feathers. I didn't really want to ruffle no feathers. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't think that much of it. You know what I mean? To tell you the truth, I'm excited for Metro Prime. I'm excited as a motherfucker for it. But I can only get so much excited at a goddamn image, man. An image. They showed a goddamn image. And yes, if Naughty Dog showed an image instead of, that in-engine footage, you know what I'm saying, and they showed an image showing me that Last of Us was coming, yes, I'd be hyped. I'd be hyped about that. No doubt about that. And I am hyped about Metro Prime. But it's still a goddamn image, man. It's still an image. And y'all already know I want more third party on the system. I was looking forward to certain third party games coming to the Switch, because right now the Wii U is whooping the Switch's ass in third party support, bruh. That shit should not be the case. The Wii U has way more motherfucking third party games than the Switch, and the Switch is supposed to be more powerful, okay? So it also has its most killer feature. The Switch, to me, I'm enjoying it. Loving Splatoon, love motherfucking Zelda, you know what I mean? Like me a little Mario Kart, you know what I'm saying? I'm not too into it, but I like me a little Mario Kart. I'm not really feeling ARMS. I'm looking forward to Mario Odyssey, you know what I'm saying? Xenoblade. I'm looking forward to these games and everything. But I believe it's a wonderful concept with poor execution. Okay, because its most killer feature is the portability. But the thing is, with this portability, I want to be able to take not only Nintendo games and play them chilling in the bed, when I just want to be lazy or whatever. I want to play all games. Like any console, a gaming console, especially in 2017, there shouldn't be no question, no begging, no nothing to get third-party games on the motherfucker. I mean, it's a standard thing. It's standard. I don't have to worry about Xbox having third-party. I don't have to worry about PlayStation having third-party. Hell, the new Atari will probably come out and have third-party. Why is that such a struggle? And I know the games won't look, very good, especially like Xbox and all of that. Xbox and PlayStation. But I'm willing to take that downgrade because of the portability factor. So I didn't see no big third party announcements, a Call of Duty or something, you know what I mean? At the reveal, Rocket League, I give no fucks. Man. Crossplay, I don't give no fucks. Okay, so I wasn't everybody trying to give Nintendo the E3 win. I'm not really feeling that either. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, I'm hyped about some of the games, but it wasn't nothing goddamn special. They didn't, give me all of what I want. You know what I mean? They didn't give me all of what I want. You want some balloons at your Nintendo. Y'all crazy as a motherfucker. You should have no third party was not going to be strong. Why would I believe that third party wasn't going to be strong on the Switch when there's a whole lot of third party on the Wii U, and the Wii U was dead when that motherfucker dropped. You feel me? So if the Switch is more powerful than the Wii U, you know what I mean? You would think that we would get some damn scaled down versions of third-party games on the goddamn Switch. It should be something. You know what I mean? There's about at least 3 Call of Duty games on the goddamn Switch, on the Wii U. But I can't get a Call of Duty game on the Switch? What the fuck? Bruh, so I just don't understand. I just don't understand, bruh. I just don't understand. So that was my thoughts. I thought it was a decent conference, a decent E3 conference. I seen people going crazy, for the Nintendo conference. But I from what I'm expecting, it was just okay. Sony's conference was just okay. You know what I'm saying? But the difference in Sony's conference was those motherfucking games, even though they showed them before, they hadn't shown the Spider-Man gameplay. You know what I'm saying? So I was really looking forward to that. But the difference is, if I was going to buy a goddamn console, if I didn't already have the console, I would be buying a goddamn PS4 because I had to play those 3 games, those 3 blockbusters that they fucking showed. Regardless. I'm not saying they won E3. I'm saying between them and goddamn Microsoft, if I was buying a goddamn console, it would be the PS4. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The games. It's about the goddamn games. And the games that I want to play were shown by goddamn Sony. I don't give a fuck about no showmanship, bringing out a car, a Porsche. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm talking about games, okay? That's it. Plain and simple, man. Plain and simple. That's it. You know what I mean? But yeah, Nintendo, we need third party on the goddamn Switch. We need that. Yes, I'm excited for Metro Prime, all of that. I'm excited. But we need third party on the Switch, folks. That's what we need. You know what I mean? I'd like to see more third party on the Switch too. But as long as it gets great games, it's all good. No doubt about it. I mean, the thing is, how long can Nintendo themselves, their studios, keep up the demand for games? Like your first party studios, everybody, and that's another thing. People act like they only buy a Switch for Nintendo games. Okay, cool, whatever. I buy all my consoles for the exclusives. I buy all my consoles. When I bought the Xbox One, original Xbox One, it was because of Titanfall being exclusive, and it was because of goddamn Rise, Son of Rome. And I like both of those. I love both of those games. I bought the damn Xbox One. When I bought the PS4, it was because of Infamous and Killzone. Now, I didn't really fuck with Killzone like that, but that Infamous was dope as shit to me. And I will buy a Sony system any generation regardless because they have the studios that provide the games that I like. They already have built up that repertoire with me. They already have built up that confidence with me. That's what differentiates them, from others, because they already have built up that goodwill. You see what I'm saying? Everybody knows each generation, Sony takes about 2 or 3 years to really get going. But when they get going, they get fucking going. Okay? So Microsoft should already know this shit by now. They should be used to this. They know when Sony takes a couple of years to get going and then they just fucking go. So Microsoft should have been prepared for this shit. They should have been prepared for this shit. And they should be hitting us with goddamn vicious ass exclusives left and right. Just like Sony is getting this shit going with exclusives. But they're not. They're not. So they're not giving us no reason to get their product, bruh. And I'm seriously considering next gen, if shit doesn't turn around. Here we go again with the goddamn 2 to 3 years shit. This nigga Phil Spencer talking about 2 to 3 years again. Again! Didn't he say that shit like 3 years ago? Oh, we got 15 new games. So you mean to tell me them 15 new games that y'all niggas was working on a couple years ago with them goddamn indies you tried to sell me a $500 goddamn console with that you showed me on the most powerful console ever? That's what those 15 games was? That's what you telling me? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. And now you gonna tell me, well, we just signed some deals and we got some new IPs coming 2 to 3 more years. How long am I supposed to wait out this bitch, man? What are you doing, bruh? What is going on? What is going on, bruh? Another 2 to 3 years. Bruh. We got all these games coming out. Not only games that have released, I still got to get to Yakuza 0. I still got to get to Nier Automata. I got to finish motherfucking Persona 5. I got some other shit I'm trying to finish. Neo. I need to get into Neo. I still got plenty of games to carry me through this fucking year alone. Not to mention, Sony has showed the roadmap for what to expect next year and even the year after. And you want me to goddamn wait 2 to 3 more years to dust my goddamn Xbox off just to play the motherfucker? How? How is that possible, bruh? And that shit is okay with everybody. Like, that shit's okay. That shit's okay. Xbox fanboys, they look the other way. Well, they got, exclusives coming. They got them coming. You know what I mean? And we just got to give them time. We just got, these niggas already talking about wait till next year. Next year, E3. Bruh. I'm not going to keep waiting, man. So I'm seriously considering, like, because I pride myself all the time on having all the consoles. You know what I mean? And, being able to not miss out on shit. I pride myself on that. But I'm starting to realize that's like a waste of money. You know what I mean? Because I seriously don't see myself needing the Xbox next gen if this shit does not change tremendously. Next gen, I might not be fucking with no Xbox, man. If they don't change their strategy, single player games don't matter. Yeah, fuck you, okay? Single player games matter a whole hell of a lot. I ain't seen none of that Xbox shit in the top goddamn 10. Fuck out of here. Bruh. They need to invest in studios and invest in first party IP. Good shit. Not this bullshit, not that crack. I don't know what the fuck put the Crackdown. Sea of Thieves. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Get out of here with that shit. Bruh. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that shit, man. I don't even like talking about that shit because it just pisses me off for real when I think about it, man. It's like, I want to fucking use my Xbox. I want to use it. But you're not giving me any reason to. Kid Smooth coming for your kneecap. Laugh my mouth. That nigga's a lunchbox. Oh, man. Oh, they was wilding out on that damn weapon wheel today. That shit was funny than a motherfucker. I was at work listening to that shit. Oh, my gosh. That shit had me in tears. I got them people at work thought I was crazy out this bitch. That shit had me in goddamn tears, man. That shit had me in tears. But yeah, man, it is what it is. I think I done rambled on long enough. I'm about to watch me some damn Power and motherfucking Game of Thrones. That's what the hell I'm about to do and take my black ass to bed. I do appreciate everybody coming out to hang out with me tonight. You know what I mean? I rambled on and talked a lot of shit. You know what I mean? But I wanted to try something different, actually, see how this live shit work out. You know what I mean? And let me know, you know what I mean, if y'all enjoy me doing these live things or whatever, you know what I mean, and maybe I'll do more of them in the future or whatever. But you like the comment, you like the content I provide, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for everybody coming out. Thanks for all my subscribers. And if you ain't subscribed and you still tuned in, thanks to you too. Y'all stay up. Y'all be cool, and I'll see y'all on the next video. OBJ the Don, signing off.